Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory, The Binding of Isaac. It tells the tale of Isaac and his mother. We're told that they live alone on a hill. Isaac draws while his mother watches Christian TV programs. We're told that mom starts to hear a voice from above, presumably God, telling her that Isaac is unclean. The comic then shows that she takes away his clothes, toys, and drawings, then locks him away in his room. The voice congratulates the mother for her work, but then demands that she make a sacrifice of Isaac to prove her loyalty. She enters the room carrying a large kitchen knife, but Isaac escapes through a trap door hidden under the rug and is plunged into a world where he must use his tears as a weapon against demons, bugs, anthropomorphized poop, and his mother's own womb. Notice how we're presented with the story through Isaac's own drawings. This is a game about fantasy versus reality. Mother isn't sacrificing Isaac, at least not literally, and when she appears threateningly in the doorway, that's just a young boy's overactive imagination. Mom probably just came back from preparing dinner. But clearly, there's a connection between Isaac's real life and the fantasy we play through in this game. We need to start picking apart the symbolism. All the other characters in the game are biblical allusions. There's Judas, Eve, Cain, Magdalene, and Samson. In Ending 12, we see that these aren't separate personas. These are all Isaac assuming the different characters. Look again at the roster of characters he chooses to dress as. Sinners. Isaac, in dressing like these guys, sees himself as another of these unholy characters. He sees himself as a demon in Ending 13. He closes the Bible, looks at himself in the mirror, and sees the evil inside of him. As we see throughout clues in the game, his external life has been rough. His mother may not actually brandish knives at him, but she certainly is restrictive and unloving. Isaac's room is sparse. She gives him turds as presents. She pushes him aside when he tries to hug her. And other kids aren't any better. They laugh at him, depants him. Ending 14 tells us even more. They live alone now. But growing up, Isaac had a father, one who, as we see in the final Polaroid picture, left them. All this weighs on Isaac. He feels guilty about it, and because of all of this, he needs an escape, a literal place to hide away, the toy chest. It's his place to retreat away from all the bad stuff in life, his mother's abuse, father's absence, peers' harassment. In Ending 10, we're introduced to question mark, known by fans as Blue Baby. The crosses against his eyes are cartoonish signs of death. The blue color, a stereotype of those who've died from asphyxiation, suffocating to death. It also harkens back to a fear Isaac himself has in one of his loading cutscenes, him struggling to breathe in the box. You'll also notice in Ending 12, when Isaac cycles through the other characters, Blue Baby isn't present. That's because the characters he flashes through are the ones he plays as in his fantasy world. Blue Baby isn't just some other imaginary character or costume. It's really a dead Isaac in the chest. A truth he can't come to terms with. Unlike his response to anything else in the game, his reaction has him literally spiraling, taken aback. That's also why Blue Baby's true name is question mark. Isaac can't comprehend the true nature of Blue Baby, of death. He's confronting his own dead body in that box. In the updated game release, the devs introduced multiple new characters, but this time, instead of being sinners, these guys related to the subtitle, Rebirth. But then there's Eden. How's that relate to Rebirth? Watch the cutscene when you unlock the character. Isaac falls into the chest, it shuts, shakes, and stops. Then a heavenly glow erupts from the box with Eden rising out. Isaac dies in the chest, only to be reborn as an angelic, supernatural Eden. He's found new life in the sinless paradise of Eden. There's a new outcome. To reach Ending 15, Isaac must fight the Lamb. The Lamb is usually the name given to Jesus Christ. Think about it from Isaac's perspective. He's created an imaginary world where God tells his mother to kill him, so it would make sense that he, as a character, would envision Christ as an evil demon. To reach the final boss, Isaac must kill angels to receive pieces of a key. This unlocks the beautiful golden door to Mega Satan. Defeat Mega Satan and that's it. The cycle stops. Ending 16 has Isaac in his chest, switching between his human self and his demon self. finally ending on him as a demon, and he smiles. What's this mean? Well, quite simply, he's come to terms with himself. He accepts that he's sinful. He moves beyond the religious guilt he's been brought up with. He no longer needs his imaginary world. And this ties in with ending 15. It features Mother standing outside with a missing poster for Isaac. He's run away. After coming to terms with who he is, both the good and the bad, Isaac finally has the strength to leave his his box, his imaginary world, and the abusive household he's been living in. No longer trapped by the guilt of sin, he finds his own path. As the title says, Isaac has been reborn. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.